Hey everybody, it's Liam here. Today is October 23rd, 2014, and I am like just 2 weeks shy of being 6 months on T. I'm gonna make a 6 months update. This isn't quite my normal update. This is more of an update about things that I haven't wanted to talk about recently that have been going on. I think I've hinted at it in a couple different videos, but this is, I'm going to go more into depth now about what's going on. So, probably about 2 months ago, I started realizing that I was going into a depression, and I've been fighting it off because, I mean, who really wants to be like, hey, go on in depression, I see you knocking at my front door, that sounds fantastic. But about 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago tomorrow, I started a job and it's going great. It really stresses me out sometimes, not because it's hard, but it's my first job being able to pass, but I still choose to be out. I choose to be out because I feel like that is the best way for me to be true to myself and bring awareness and for me to feel normal, because to me, being stealth kind of implies, this is just for myself, if any of you trans guys or trans people are watching this, I know that this is a much debated topic in the trans community, but for me, being stealth implies that I'm hiding something, and I'm not. I don't want to hide anything. I am a person of trans experience, and that's okay with me. It is a little stressful sometimes, but I've been very welcomed with open arms by the place where I work, though the insurance that I have through them does not cover anything trans related, which is kind of a slap in the face for me. I'm not sure why the last place I worked, the insurance there didn't cover it either, but it's brought up a lot at my job, and, you know, hearing that all these other things are covered and these prescriptions are covered and mine is not, almost makes me feel dehumanized. I'm less of a person, and I'm not, you know, my health issues, I don't view my transness as an issue, but you know, as far as healthcare goes, I don't understand why it can't be covered. You know, it makes no sense to me for me to not be able to get my prescription covered, for me to get just blood work. I'm not even saying, you know, someday I would like to see the operations, the many different surgeries to be covered as well, but I understand that takes time. It all just takes time, but it's still, you know, it's still depressing. And for about 2 weeks now, I come home from work and I'm exhausted. I'm just ready to sleep, and I could sleep all night long, and then getting out of bed is a difficult task, and getting my homework done, and it all seems so daunting, and I just feel like I'm gonna cry. But I can't cry because since I started testosterone, crying is it's a very impossible task. And I thought I had that managed, and now that I'm feeling super depressed all the time, it's just an awful feeling. I feel like I'm in this cloud. I'm okay sometimes, especially when I'm at work, I'm alright, and then once I leave, it's like as soon as I leave work, I mean, I get anxious, I have anxiety while I'm at work, but not as bad. Like, as soon as I get in my car to come home, it's just really awful, and then I spend the entire night just kind of moping around, and I feel very stuck because I don't know how to come out, and I do have a doctor's appointment. Hopefully that, you know, I can get some things worked out with that, but I feel very stuck because so many great things are happening. There are such great changes. I'm looking forward to hopefully sometime in the beginning of next year, I'll start working on getting my name changed legally. I mean, that's a priority for me, because at work I do still have to see my legal name, and it didn't used to bother me to see it, and now it's kind of terrifying. I really don't want people to know. In my last job, people knew because of my paychecks, and they were, you know, old-fashioned paper paychecks, but now I have the opportunity for nobody to know what my birth name is, and hearing it and seeing it, just it I don't I don't even have words. It makes me feel terrible, and I think the biggest confusion of all of it for myself is that I don't understand what I'm feeling. I just know that I feel angry, anxious, misunderstood by the entire world. I mean, who doesn't feel to some degree, especially teenagers always feel like they're misunderstood, and I feel like that again, except I don't want to feel like that, because I felt like that as a teenager, and then I figured it out, and now I feel like that again, like I don't have a place in society. I don't fit, and I don't want to fit. I don't want to fit into some mold, but to feel in some way like you're a part of it. And for some reason I feel like I'm not, like I don't fit into society. And, you know, I have a lot of really supportive people around me, and then I have other people who pretend to be supportive and kind of show me off like I'm a token, like I'm some prize, and then behind closed doors don't continue treating me with the support that they show, or that they act like they have. And at this point I'm 6 months almost on hormones, and I don't any longer feel like a female. I mean, before I still I felt very feminine. Even though I was masculine, I still felt very feminine, and I don't feel like that anymore. And hearing female pronouns is kind of just a stab to me, and I'm not a person that has a backbone really to just tell people like, hey, you know, you said this, and I need you to use this. I try, but I feel like I'm gonna upset people, or I don't want to call them out, but I should. Yeah, I thought that coming up on 6 months I was gonna be really excited and really happy, and I am. I'm just so swamped with depression, and it's a very ugly depression. I mean, like I said, no depression's pretty, but it's very ugly, and I'm very confused. I want to cry, but I want to yell, but I'm frustrated, and I just want to sleep and eat. And I can't sort out my own feelings on a daily basis. I just would rather crawl into bed, play a video game, watch TV, and sleep is really all I want to do. But I'm really lucky that I work with some really great people that make things really nice. You know, nobody at my job slips up and uses female pronouns. It's amazing. They met me as Liam. To them, I am male Liam, and that should really be enough for me on a daily basis for now to help hold my head up. I wish it was. It does make me so happy to know that I've moved to a place where, like, oh, you're trans? Cool, like, so what do you got for lunch? I mean, it's really, I don't mind if people ask me questions or are curious about it, but it's just so, like, okay for me to be who I am.
You're bombarding your video.
And now everybody's bombarding my video.
Hi!
You're cute. And she brought food.
Bentley.
She brought food and is not sharing it with me, but she brought cheese, grilled cheese. So, to make a happy ending to my sad video, I have cute puppies. Because who doesn't love my puppy Bentley, but he's super only focused on the food. Say hi, Bentley. Bentley loves his daddy. Alright, everybody, well, until probably soon, we're gonna post some, I'm gonna make another video and give some cool pictures of Joe and I and stuff from, wow, 4 years ago. That should be interesting.
We're waiting for a camera.
She's waiting for a camera. Bye, guys. Are you gonna say bye?
Oh, bye.